Hi everyone, welcome to Business for Builders. I'm Max, CEO of Smith & Sons, and I'm going to have a quick chat today about another one of our high performance pillars. If you're a general contractor, then it's super important that you systemize your whole business, you understand every aspect, and you understand how to get the maximum out of your business. And obviously the way we do that is what we call the 5 high performance pillars, and they are mindset, marketing, management, mentoring and mastery. Today I'm going to quickly talk about marketing. If you're like me, I did an apprenticeship, started in 1989, so that makes me really old. And basically throughout that whole process, we didn't even talk about marketing or business management for that matter. So for us as general contractors, we know that we have a set of skills and we've got to be able to take those skills to the marketplace. We all know that. The trick in today's marketplace is obviously a lot of the marketing and advertising, particularly what we do with our Smith & Sons general contractors is a lot of it's digital. I mean, we talk about, radio advertising, we talk about billboards, we talk about print media, but the guts of what we really do revolves around digital. Now, most of us probably have some understanding of that because we probably, use, digital on our phones. We are advertised at, so we know how it works. But connecting that skill set or that type of operation to our own general contracting business is super difficult. So, I don't think this is a fairly macro overview of what we do as a company. A lot of our guys will get on board with Smith & Sons simply because we take care of all of the digital marketing and all the social media curation, because we get paid to knock nails into wood. We get paid to build shit. We don't want to sit down at a computer and understand Google Analytics. We don't want to go and put together Google AdWords campaigns. We don't want to curate our social media. It's all too much outside of our wheelhouse. And some guys do. I've got one guy, who's a franchise with us, and he had a wicked capability. He was a great student of the digital platform, and he would do his own marketing. And to be honest, in this town, in British Columbia, he is still on the front page of Google, and he is not spending a dime. So he's got some really good organic, placement. And that's come from years, but he is an anomaly. It's not like that's what every guy or gal does. I don't want to do that. I would prefer to just work word of mouth and things like that. And so, I think the object of your marketing campaign, obviously, is we all want more leads. At the moment, some of us are just doing word of mouth. You might have been in the town for 20 years, you might have grown up there or whatever, and you're trying to get somewhere with your business. I think what I see a lot of is this. They go round the mountain every year. It's just you're on one of those wheels that you just keep pedaling and you're really not getting anywhere. And I think that what makes or break the business, and I've got guys in the Smith & Sons group that will allude to the fact that if it wasn't for the brand and the systemized approach to building a building company, and the fact that the collaboration between general contractors in the field and us corporate guys doing what we do to complement their skill set in the field, they wouldn't have the business they had. One of the guys who started out, he was for 10 years, he's on 50 or 60 grand a year. And in the first 12 months, we almost 10x'd his business. He did almost $500,000 in sales the year after joining with Smithies. And so that really, there's nothing special about it, but it's all about the execution and it's the team. Because I know Scotty wouldn't have been able to build that sort of business in 12 months if he didn't collaborate or join forces with Smithies. Now, there's nothing technically special about Smithies. You can learn all of this stuff by yourself, perhaps. You could go and get coaching and you could get a consultant on board with your business, or you can join a Smith & Sons, franchise brand like us. But at some point, you've got to staff the weakness, or you've got to go and fill the gap. And I think with marketing, because it is a little bit, I call it a bit of witchcraft and sorcery, click-through ratio percentages and things like that. That's all just mumbo jumbo. And really, honestly, I know at my age, I'm 47, I really haven't got time to go do that. I need to find someone who can do it for me. The challenge with that is, and we'll cover this stuff off in podcasts as well. And I'll, I get in the ring, and there's a bit of sparring that goes on with me and one of my franchise general contractors, and we talk about things like outsourcing the marketing for your business. Now, what I can tell you about outsourcing is that for me and the little bit I've learned, I'll be honest with you, there's a guy that I follow who talks a lot about the macro understanding and parts to do with marketing and the psychology around marketing. His name's Gary V. If you don't know him, you should check him out. I listen to his podcast every day. He really has some good insight. But again, you've got to transpose that information that he talks about into your business. And how does it work for you? And that is the hard part, because for me, it's been years almost to be able to sort of put the information that he's put together in a very macro sense and go, right, how does that actually work for a general contracting business? See, that's where I know that you as a general contractor are going to struggle if you're going to do it by yourself. And then if you do go and outsource that, can you trust the company? Because the reason I have all in-house marketing is because A, I'm supplying leads to my general contractors. My marketing team effectively feeds my general contractors, both leads and obviously revenue, because we want to teach them how to make better sales, and that way they stay happy and I stay happy. But the reason that I've approached creative agencies about doing our marketing, but chose to basically get away from that because they don't have an intimate understanding of my business and the mandate of my business. And I would say that if you went to an agency, they would kind of just, gloss over things, and they would pinch stuff from your website and they would post this and post that. But really, it's just lip service. And so, if you're going to go and do marketing on your own or you're going to outsource it, either way, it's going to take work. You're going to have to work your ass off to pay an agency, or you're going to have to work your ass off after hours to be able to be diligent and educate yourself around what marketing is to your business. Now, when we talk to Alex on a podcast about marketing, he will tell you that working during the day, quoting of an evening, and doing the marketing, the reason that when I met Alex, he was at a point where he's ready to burn out. He says, I just can't possibly do this forever and do all of this. It was just too difficult. That might resonate with you. You might be the kind of guy or gal that has been working on the marketing aspect of your business, and you're just like, I've had a gutful. I can't keep doing this. And you actually can't afford to outsource it to another agency. So again, this is highly customized. This is a very macro chat about marketing. But it certainly will resonate with you at some level, and it will actually probably pose more questions in your mind than I've just given you answers. I'll probably put a stone in your shoe more than anything else. So look, you've got those options. You either figure out marketing and do it yourself. You might have a significant other that would love to do it. Of course, that's going to put some pressure on your relationship. That's just a warning. And the other thing you can do is you're going to work 5 days a month just to pay your creative agency to do it. And I'm not 100% sure that you're going to be completely happy with what the end result is. To give you an idea, all of my guys fill out retail lead reports of a Sunday night. They do that and they get them back to me. And in one of those questions is, how many leads would you like this week? And basically it's an order form. It's like, I need this max. And so, I think last month, for the month of, what are we in now, October, the month of September, between the guys, they requested 22 leads and we got them 30 leads. In the last meeting that we had, conference call, a video conference call, they were all more than happy with the quality of the leads. As a matter of fact, one guy this week just says, I don't need any leads this week. And so I know what we do and I know what it takes. And so again, if you've got questions about marketing that are really, I'm super interested in answering some of your questions. I do hold the position as CEO, but I'm absolutely a practitioner. I love the fact that I've got a B2B relationship with these franchisees, these general contractors, but I also love the fact that I can talk to them and collaborate with them about their B2C, their business to client relationship, because that gives me data that I can use to work on their behalf to help better their business. And I'm telling you, that is the powerful part about joining forces. And so with marketing, you've got those couple of options. So look, if you love what you hear, hit the subscribe button, hit the notifications button, share it with someone if you think they might need this information. It's good for them. And look, if you've got any questions, put some questions below. We'll get back to you. Or you can email me at max@businessforbuilders.ca. Either way, I just love to help you out. I expect nothing in return. Just love to help. Have a great day.